got the tea? What's the tea?
We got the tea. Sip real smooth, come vibe with me. Sacred teas, that frequency. Blue magic, you gon' feel so free. Blue lotus, mango, peach, oolong steam. Little ginger, hibiscus in a team. Hot or cold, float right in the dream. The wise elder, roots run deep. White lotus, elderberry steep. Burdock, dandelion for the cleanse. Ginger, honey bush, so soothe begins. Hot cup, calm, cold brew, bold. Either way, let the wellness unfold. Equinox, balance in your cup. Soursop, moringa, power up. Mint leaves cool, pineapple pop. Apple, hibiscus, flavor don't stop. Hot, cold, always refreshing. Sacred tea, your soul's blessing. We got the tea. What's the tea? What's the tea? Who got the tea? Sacred tea, that's luxury. What's the tea? Who got the tea? Sacred tea, that's luxury.
It's tea time with MahMah Tea. Hey, babies. It's MahMah Tea, back with another one. Okay, y'all. So today we're going to get in a serious conversation about my favorite topic. Women in religion, in the systems that we find ourselves under that hasn't really been doing a good job with us flourishing, let's say over the past 100 years. Now, those of you who want to get your panties in a bunch about this, you need to go ahead and scroll on. But for the rest of you that want to stay and really hear what I got to say, stick around. This may not be pleasant for some of you, but I think it's something necessary for us to discuss and talk about. Now, if we look at the past 100 years, just take a good look at what's been going on. Some may say it's been a great advancement for women. And some may say many things hasn't changed. Now, I'm going to ask you something, ladies. Whose fault is that really? Whose fault is it really that things hasn't changed? Is it the system? Is it men? Or is it you? For not taking accountability and responsibility for your own future. What do I mean by that? Well, I look at a lot of things through an astrological lens or a cosmic lens because it tells a story that's very clear. All we need to do is interpret it in the way that it's reflecting right here on this planet. For the past few hundred years, there's been many wars, much bloodshed all across this globe. And it's always being fought over someone's belief system or a resource that belongs to this planet. And what have women done during all of these times? We sat back and we supported whoever it was calling the shots. Now, these beings that's calling these shots are your sons, are your fathers, are your brothers, your uncles, your granddaddies, and your husbands. And you have been taught to sit back and let them do all these atrocities in the name of their philosophies, theologies, and whatever it is that they can create and make you subservient onto them about. And I don't even care what color you are, baby, because this crosses every color line. Honey, I was watching The Lion King, not The Lion King. I was watching The Woman King the other day. I watched it again. And right off the rip, there was a black man selling off his young daughter to this old ass man. Now, in the movie, it says she was 19, but that baby looked everything at 13, 14. So PDF filing has been going on since the beginning. You can't always put this on the skin color. Baby, this is a culture. This is a patriarchal culture. Hell, you could go back to your own scriptures when they talk about the men who went to see Lot, whatever his name is, and the men start knocking on the door. They wanted him to bring him out here. He said, no, take my daughters instead. Take my concubines instead, and you can do what you wish with them. But leave the man alone. Instead of him saying, y'all ain't taking nobody. And if we got to fight to the end, then goddamn it, we fighting to the end. But that's not what men do. They negotiate with your soul, with your body, not just you, but your babies. And you sat back there and you let it happen because you were conditioned underneath these religious concepts that that's your role to do. Now, y'all know I ain't big on nobody initiation. I don't care what continent you are, especially if a man initiate me under a system. And next thing you find out about this man is a bunch of dark secrets and that he's doing spiritual magic on you. This is what's been going on from the beginning, harnessing your divine feminine power for them to continue to subdue whatever it is they think they got the right to subdue you with. Because in the book that they wrote, they say, God said, and you believed it. Now we at the end of this cycle. You see it. You see what's going on. And the question is, are you going to sit back and reset the cycle by being that same woman? Are you finally going to awaken in your mind, in your soul, and in your heart? There's something wrong with this shit. And it's time for you to stop it. Now, when we say that, men automatically think what they've been programmed to think: war, bloodshed. They can't see shit no other way. No. I see it as separation, not from everything or everybody, but from that construct, from that belief system. I told you, women, you need to get the hell out of all those religions because look at what they have been doing in the name of them to you and your children. There's a boy right here made a video, very interesting video. Started out really good, but then it ended up however it ended up. But he was breaking down Islam in a way that many of us did not hear. Then he hopped over to these people and talked about when the child is being circumcised, what the priest do to the baby boy after the circumcision. But you can't skip over these folks and what they have been doing to all these altar boys. And I told y'all, get this book and you're going to understand what's really going on behind the scenes. I think it's time to put a abrupt stop to this shit. Now, how we do that? Sisters, you're going to have to collect your soul and your mind back and stop being so damn scary and stop waiting for something to save you and reconnect back to the earth. The earth sustained you. Baby, you connected to this planet like no other being. You could call on the waters. You could call on the animals, the sun, the fire, the wind. Every element is you. But yet and still, you won't touch ground on that earth. You too busy waiting for something to come out the sky and save you. You know, I did a TikTok not too long ago, and baby girl got on there. She was talking about the issue that she was having with her mother, saying, mother got a little bit of land, and mama, let's go out here to the land and let's grow some food. Let's connect to Mother Earth. And she said, now I'm paraphrasing that. The mama said, I ain't on that Mother Earth stuff. All I need is my Heavenly Father. Now, how many of y'all say the same thing? When that Heavenly Father ain't giving you the air to breathe, the earth does. That Heavenly Father ain't providing no food for you to grow. The earth does. You need to ask yourself, who is this Heavenly Father you done gave up all your spiritual power to and totally severed yourself from the connection to the one thing that gives you everything you need. And even after you leave out of here, your body go right on back to her. And then you say, my soul goes to God. Honey, your soul never dies. Your soul belongs to Source. There's a difference between a creator and a God. And I'm going to break that down for you right now. Very simple. A creator does not need slaves to create, but your gods do. A creator does not need servants to bow down to it and to offer burnt offerings to appease it. But your gods do. A creator does not need the sacrifice of blood from animals or human beings, but your gods do. So you need to ask yourself all this time, who have you been building a relationship with? Their gods or your creator? This is where you begin to draw the line in the sand and begin to understand and realize who is who. Actually, that word God was just created not too long ago. So the question is, who created God and severed you from creation?
This is my Atlantean flow. If you didn't know, yeah. The lid's about to blow. Come on. Time to reap what you sow.
Museum quality Moldavite, now available at sacredtea.net.
Let's go.
Now that we got that out the way, let me move on over to part two. Let me really just sum this all up because I ain't got all day, and I know you don't either. You know, out of all the women that I've talked to lately, the majority of them say this one thing. I don't know nothing about that technology stuff. I don't know nothing about that. You know, I have some products that I sell which are downloadable, digital products, ebooks, audio books, things of that nature that you could just download, get right to your phone, and you could start reading and you could start listening. Some of my sisters may not be abreast to that. So what you do, a month later, after you purchase the item, you gonna contact me complaining about how disappointed you are that you ordered something and it wasn't delivered yet. When clearly it states it's a digital product. Now, by your ignorance and your arrogance, it puts you in a very awkward position, as well as me, because now I got to sit here and figure out a respectful way to reply to a disrespectful way you address me, when at the end of the day, it was your ignorance that prevented you from receiving what you paid for. If we don't close this gap on our ignorance and our fear, baby, you're going to get left behind over and over again because you condition in a traditional way that's no longer working, baby. It's dying. And you think something is really coming to swoop you in when history has shown you the exact opposite. It's time for you to learn from your own mistakes and stop digging your heels into your arrogance because it's what's stopping our progression. You need to stop from going to I can't, I don't know, to start learning, picking up a book. They got ebooks, honey. A computer has all the knowledge and data at your fingertips. You just need to have the desire to know. If we are moving from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius, and Aquarius rules technology, do you think this is going somewhere different? Or do you think it's time for you to level the playing field by getting involved? Because if you leave this technology to the hands of man, like we've been leaving everything else, what do you think our future will look like for you and your children? It is quite evident in their nature, they will never put you front and center. They will only see you as something that needs to be subservient on to them, something that needs to continue to be an incubator to bring more of them through until they figure out a synthetic way to recreate themselves. And don't think that they haven't. All this to say, it is time for you to learn about technology. You know the reason why you don't want to? Because you're scared. It seems intimidating. But baby, that's your own fear that you need to face and get over. And the other reason why, those in spiritual power been put in place as the gatekeeper to make sure you go through them for all your power, knowledge, and wisdom, is put there and placed there to keep you deaf, dumb, and blind. Yes, they do. How many of you women are married to these pastors and they priests? And you go there and you shouting and screaming and you in the first pew because you're all dolled up because of the hierarchy that come along with you being the first mother, whatever the hell they want to call it. Well, how he treating you when the camera's off? How many children he got out of wedlock? How many men he got outside of you? And you've been keeping the secret the whole time, waiting for the Lord to fix it. Baby, the Lord ain't gonna fix it. You got to fix it by grabbing a hold of your mind, your soul, recognizing the time, and getting in position to protect your future, not just for you, but for these babies, because it is the culture of these religious orders and these political orders and all the laws that's been put in place was only to serve one group of people. And those of you in these spiritual authorities and powers, honey, you've been molesting and raping women the whole time. And you know you have, even if you from another continent and you're calling it a tradition. I told y'all, go back and watch some of these movies, especially The Woman King, where they selling off women and it's black men doing it. So y'all can't say white male patriarchy, black male patriarchy. Honey, it's the system of patriarchy. And sisters, you better be careful of those talking about you need to go get you a spiritual woman so they can increase their value. Stop letting the parasite feed off of you. You are a host for no one. You're going to have to understand and retrain your mind and gain your power back and then utilize this power of technology to progress and create a whole different future for yourself. Now, I really hope y'all understand what I'm talking about because at the end of the day, baby, the only one who is accountable for your future is you. All right now, Mama T, y'all be good. Bye, baby. Woo, that was some good ass tea. Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Link in description. Y'all be good. Love you, babies. Ever wonder why the ancient Egyptians called blue lotus the flower of awareness? It's more than beautiful, baby. It's bioactive. Blue lotus contains natural alkaloids like aporphine that interact with dopamine receptors, helping the mind unwind while enhancing focus and mood. Then there's mango green tea, rich in catechins and polyphenols that support circulation, metabolism, and gentle energy without the crash. It wakes the body up while keeping the nervous system calm. And hibiscus flower, that deep crimson bloom known across Africa and the Caribbean for supporting the heart and cooling inflammation, is packed with vitamin C and anthocyanins that protect your cells from oxidative stress. Together, they create Blue Lotus Magic Blend, a soothing, uplifting experience that connects ancient wisdom with modern wellness. Try it for yourself. Click the link below or the link in my bio and bring a little magic to your cup.